Hi, Dr. Jason here. Today I want to talk about hormone triggers, things that we can do in our lifestyle, what we eat, how we manage stress, how we move, things that trigger fat burning. In previous video we talked about the things that you're doing, probably not on purpose, to trigger or turn on fat storing. So here's the solution to that problem. First of all, protein is something that triggers one of the fat burning hormones called growth hormone, but there is a caveat. The caveat is it has to be moderate protein. Some people eat too much protein, and as I've said in other videos, too much protein, usually over 9 or 10 ounces, actually spikes insulin, and that's the opposite. That's a fat storing hormone. So you want to keep your protein under 6 ounces. Now, if your liver is like most people's liver, it's less than optimal. It's not expressing optimal health, and so you have to check your liver. Sometimes we do what's called a liver enhancement program when we start somebody on a food plan because their liver is not as healthy as it can be. So that will be even eliminating all proteins. Animal proteins are okay, they're good, they trigger fat burning hormones, but if the liver isn't checked, if it's not well or as well as it could be, then that needs to be addressed first. And that's usually just predominantly vegetables for about a week or so. The next trigger is fat. Now I'm talking about the healthy fat like avocados or olives or coconut oil or nuts and seeds. The truth of the matter is people have been avoiding fat for 40 years and America is fatter than ever. So it's a myth that fat makes you fat. Sometimes the opposite is true. Fat completely nullifies or has no effect on the hormones. So really you can eat what you consider fat or a fatty food and it won't have an effect on the fat storing hormones. Again, you have to check the health of the liver because even though they're neutral, in a liver that's not 100%, it could clog the liver. So again, we just take care of it with predominantly vegetables for about a week or so. Vegetables, especially cruciferous vegetables, that would be things like kale, cauliflower, broccoli, radish is part of that family. Most people don't know that. Cabbage, things of that sort. And the thing about cruciferous vegetables, why they're so healthy, is they actually have a balancing effect on estrogen. If you recall, estrogen is one of those fat-storing hormones. So that's why cruciferous vegetables are so healthy. Fiber, of course, the best source, but not the only source of fiber, is the vegetables. And it's a double whammy. That's why fiber from vegetables is so good. It increases the fat-burning hormones, and it decreases the fat-storing hormones, which is exactly what you want. This is one that most people don't know, high potassium foods, and the highest potassium foods are, again, the vegetables. So maybe you're seeing a pattern here with the types of food you should eat to stimulate or trigger or turn on the fat-burning hormones. So potassium allows sugar or even excess sugar to be stored as sugar. We call excess sugar stored as glycogen. In the absence of a lot or enough potassium, sugar gets stored as fat. And that's why people who are potassium deficient usually crave sweets. Last is sleep. So this is a huge one. Most people need 7 hours of sleep, and it's the quality of sleep. So they have to fall asleep, stay asleep, wake up rested. Otherwise they may be asleep for 6-7 hours, but it's not deep quality. So in the absence of good quality sleep, fat burning could be completely non-existent. That's why we focus so much on restoration and rest, even more than exercise, at least in the beginning. And the last one is exercise, but this surprises people. Most people think more is better, when all the research now is showing things like something called intermittent training, short bursts of high intensity, like working out hard for 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, followed by long periods of rest. Sometimes it's called burst training or intermittent training, and it increases fat burning by almost 450%. It's actually increasing the fat-burning hormones, and specifically growth hormones. So it's a very specific type of exercise, and it's the opposite of what most people are doing. Most people are doing what's called chronic cardio, 45 minutes or an hour, 5 days a week. We can cut them down to once a week or twice a week for 15 minutes, and most of that 15 minutes is rest. It's just a few seconds of hard work. One of the things you have to consider with exercise is if you are stressed, and we measure stress by how well or poorly you're sleeping, right? How your energy is, how sore you are after workouts. Now, if all this is happening, the sleep is crap, your energy is crap, you're sore, then really we don't even want you to do some of that very good exercise. There, the priority would be resting, or if you need to do an exercise, what's the type of exercise that really decompresses somebody and calms them down? And that would be long walks. Long walks in nature. You're not on your cell phone. You're not listening to music that's making you crazy. You're not talking to your friend. Anything that really, really calms you down. Yoga, breath work, things like that. So as you can see, you can turn on fat-burning hormones through your lifestyle. There's things that you can eat, including how you supplement, how you move, and how you manage stress. And that's the effect of you playing an influence with your metabolism through your hormones. Hope that's helped, and bye-bye for now. Oh, and one more thing. So I guess it wasn't bye-bye for now. If you enjoyed these videos and would like to learn more, we'll be doing videos on a weekly basis. Please go ahead and subscribe to our channel. Also, you can like our videos. We appreciate that very much. Or for more information, for some great video testimonials, for more information and education, you can go directly to our website. Just visit our website listed below. Thanks so much, and